Hello, everyone. Today we are at Unit 4, Lesson 3, and that is Subject Verb Agreement. Okay, so this is a continuation of our mini grammar lessons. Okay, so let's get started, and I will try my best to make this video shorter than my last one. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so the first one is these are rules, by the way. We're going to talk about the rules when it comes to subject verb agreement, and then we're going to look at examples. Okay, so the first rule that we have is when the subject or of a verb is composed of two or more nouns or pronouns connected by and, use a plural verb. As we all know, we have two or more subjects, therefore, our verb should also be plural. Okay, it should complement our subject. So here we have she and her friends. That's why our verb here is the word are at the fair. Okay, next one. When two or more singular nouns or pronouns are connected by or nor, okay, use a singular verb. Okay, so because you're just choosing between the two. You're not saying you have two subjects. You're talking about the book or the pen. Just one is in the drawer. Okay, so don't forget that. May it be nor the book nor the pen is in the drawer, let's say. Okay, so or nor singular verb. Next, when a compound subject contains a singular and a plural noun or a pronoun joined by or nor, okay, what are we gonna do? The verb should agree with the part of the subject that is nearer to the verb. Which one is closer? Which one's the closest to our action word, to our verb? Let's go find out. Look at this example. The boy, so just one, and his friends, so more than one, plural, run every day. Okay, but let's look at the second example. His friends, plural, or the boy, singular, just one, runs every day. Okay, so don't forget that rule. Next, doesn't is a contraction of does not and should be used only with the singular subject. Don't is a contraction of do not and should be used only with a plural subject. The exception to this rule appears in the case of the first person and second person pronouns I and you. We know that. With these pronouns, the contraction don't should be used. Okay? So if it's I and you, we use don't. Don't is just a contraction, short version of do not. Therefore, it uses a plural. Doesn't is a contraction, short version of does not. Therefore, it uses a singular subject. He, one person, does not or doesn't like it, or they, more than one, do not like it. Okay, again, if it's I or you, it's don't. Next, do not be misled by the phrase that comes between the subject and the verb. There are a lot of words, some modifiers within the sentence. Sometimes it's confusing, but focus on your subject. Where is your topic? Okay, your topic must agree with your verb. Regardless of what you see, focus on your subject. The verb agrees with the subject, not with a pronoun or noun or in the phrase. Okay, example, one of the boxes is open. You might think, miss, that we have boxes over here, but our subject is one of those boxes, not all of them. Okay, next. The people who listen to that music are few. You might say, miss, that's music. That should be is. But we're talking about the people, not who listen to that music. That's our subject. And next, the team captain, which is only one, as well as his players, our modifier, is anxious. Okay, so pause this video if you want to look for more example, but the idea or the concept behind it is just look for your subject. The subject will tell you if it should be a plural or a subject verb. Okay, or a plural or a singular, sorry, singular verb. Next, the word each one, either, neither, everyone, everybody, anybody, anyone, nobody, somebody, someone, and no one are singular and require a singular verb. Okay? So, all of this, don't forget, if you have to memorize, then do so. Pause this. They need a singular subject. Each of these hot dogs is juicy. Each one. Everybody knows, Mr. Jones. Everybody, singular subject, singular verb knows. Either is correct, neither is correct. Next, nouns such as civics, mathematics, dollars, missiles, and news require singular verbs. Automatically, our mind tells us, oh, it ends with s or it ends with es, therefore it's a plural subject, so we need a plural verb. But if you have to memorize, look at this: civics, mathematics, dollars, missiles, and news, they all require a singular verb. The news is on at 6. $5 is a lot. No. Let's look at the rule first. The word dollars is a special case. When referring about an amount of money, it requires a singular verb. But when referring to the dollars themselves, a plural subject is required. What am I talking about? Let's look at the example. $5 is a lot of money. Okay, where if you're talking about the amount of money, okay, 15 $14 is the hourly wage at McDonald's, for example. Okay, or yeah, hourly wage at McDonald's. So we're talking about the amount of money, then we use singular verb. But when we are referring to dollars themselves, then we use the plural verb. Dollars are often used instead of rubles in Russia. Okay. Next, nouns such as scissors, tweezers, trousers, shears require plural verbs. There are two parts of these things. Okay, it's not just like if you're trying to cut something. It's I'm using my hands as example. I'm sorry about that. So this scissors are dull. Okay, you're pertaining to a pair of scissors. Okay, a pair of scissors. um no, you're pertaining to the two parts of that one thing. Those trousers are made of wool. Okay, the pants are made of denim, whatever. Okay, so they need or require plural verbs. How many more slides do I have? Okay, last 3. I'm sorry. There are in the sentence beginning with there is or there are, the subject follows the verb. Okay, uh so it's not there. Sometimes we think that there is our subject when it's not. Okay, the subject is followed is it follows the verb in your sentence. Since there is not the subject, the verb agrees with what it follows. There are many questions or subject questions. Okay, there is a question, subject question, therefore our verb is. Okay, collective nouns, okay, are words that imply more than one person but are considered singular and take singular verbs, such a group, team, a committee, for example, class, or family. Collective, it's a group. Okay, it's a group. Okay, it's pertaining to um we have a lot of people involved, but they act as one. Okay, the team, let's say Vista Grande football team, okay, as one, runs during practice. The committee decides how to proceed. My family or the family has a long history, group of several members, but then acting as one. Okay, my family has never been able to agree, and so on and so forth. Expressions such as with, together with, including, accompanied by, in addition to, or as well do not change the subnumber of the subject. If the subject is singular, then the verb is two. The president, accompanied by his wife, is traveling to India. Okay. Again, do not be confused. Look at your subject, which is your topic. Okay, it's not the president and the wife, but it's saying the president accompanied by his wife is traveling to India. Okay, that's just modifying. That's just our clause. Next, all the books, including yours, are in the back, are in that box, which is our subject. All the books. Okay, that's why I have ours, and that's the end of the video. Okay, so again, wrap it up. Okay, These lesson is about subject verb agreement. Your subject must always agree, or your verb rather, your verb must always agree with your subject. The main thing to do is always look for your subject. Okay, which is the topic of your sentence, and make sure your action word or your verb agrees with that subject. Okay, do not be confused with the modifiers found in it. Okay, so that ends my video for today. I hope this was not too long, but if you have any questions, just let me know. I'm just inside the classroom helping you out. And let's get all these lessons done. We're almost done. Okay, bye. Thank you.